Bismillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, we are talking about solving a multistep equation. So, the multistep equation, as we said, the equation is the equality of two terms or a statement that contain only one equal sign. The left-hand side is equal to right-hand side. Solving the equation, it's mean find the value of the variable which makes the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. If you remember when we solved the equation, we use the inverse operation. The inverse operation, so we use the inverse operation of the order of operation. So the first operation that we have, which is solving an ordered operation, we solve the bracket at the first. Then we solve the power. Then we solve times or divide. Then plus or minus. That's an order of operation. But in solving an equation, we are solving in the inverse way, so we start from down to up. At the first, we need to remove the addition and subtraction, then multiplication and division, then the power, then the last thing, which is the bracket. So we need to solve question number 1. We have 11x minus 4 equals 29. So how we can solve this one?
Bring 4 to the other side.
11x minus 4.
So that's minus 4, it will be plus 4, then
11x equals to 33.
11x is equals to 33, then
divided by 11. And you
divided
get 3.
by 11, divided by 11, it's mean x is equals to 3. Okay, so question number 3.
Multiply by 8 on both sides.
The first, we have addition and division. Why we choose now to multiply instead of adding? Because if you look at this one, if you need to rewrite it, you can write it as a plus 7 divided by 8 is equals to 5. So that's mean we have here an operation inside the bracket, and this is the last one that we did. So if we find that any fraction divided by a number, so at the first, remove 8 to be multiplying by 8 here. So a plus 7 is equals 40. Then after that,
7, a equal 40 minus 7.
So a is equals
33.
33. Any problem for this one?
Sir, no, can you explain it again? I don't get it.
Which one?
1 and 3, I don't get them both.
That's by the way, that's revision. We revised. That's in grade, starting from grade 6 to grade 8.
Yeah, but
We just revise again for this one. In solving equation, we use the inverse operation. What is the inverse operation? What are the operations that we have? We have brackets, power. That's, by the way, that's a continue for the previous lesson. Power times or divide plus or minus. So that's an order of operation, and that's if you want to solve the equation. So at the first, you need to remove plus or minus. So because we have minus, we shift it to the other side by using the inverse operation, which is plus. So 11x is equals 33. Now we have 11x. What is the meaning of 11x? 11 times x. So to shift 11 to the other side by division. So we have x is equals to 3. That is the first one. The second one, please, if you use if there is any TV beside you, please switch off the AC, the TV, or put the volume down, please.
Okay.
Now for this one, we have a plus 7 over 8. A plus 7 over 8, it's mean a plus 7 between two brackets. It's mean that's the last operation. So over 8, because that's over 8, it's mean divided by 8. To shift it to the other side by multiplying by 8. So a plus 7 is equals 5 times 8 equals 40. Now we need to shift 7 to the other side by subtracting 7. It's mean a is equals 33. In solving equation, don't say that 3x equals 5, then I will divide it by 3, I will divide it by 3, then x is equals, don't write equals, x equals 5 over 3. In solving equation, you have to write only one equal sign at the statement. Don't write more than one equal sign at the same statement. So in question number 2, how we can solve this one? In question number 2?
Plus 6.
4
2A
plus
equal 4 plus
You take it minus 6 and make it positive
2A
6
equal 10.
plus 6.
2.
2A equal 10.
Equals 10. Then
Divided by 2.
divided by 2.
A equals 5.
A equals 5. The same for number 4.
Minus
And
2
negative 2.
multiply 15 minus 30.
Multiplying by negative 2.
Negative 2. Minus
So
negative
n
30.
plus 1 equals to negative
Equals
30.
Negative 30.
Then
And negative 31. And
And
equal
equals
n
negative
and equal negative
equals
31.
31.
any problem for this one?
No.
So we need to solve question number 5. We have here Hiroshi is buying a pair of water silk pour in a sale. It was 2/3 of the original price. So in a sale, the price becomes 2/3 of the original price. After, if you are not using the mic, if there is any noise beside you, if there is TV beside you, please switch off the mic. Please. خلاص? If I mute the mic for anyone, I will not open for him. Right, Mustafa, I will not open the mic for you. Now we have 2/3 of the original price. The price now, the price after at the sale, it was 2/3 of the original price. That's after he used $25 as a gift certificate. The total cost before the total cost before the tax was 185. What was the original price? Now he got the price as 2/3 of the original price. That's after that he used the $25 as a gift certificate. Then the price becomes 185. What was the original price? How we can solve this one? How we can? You can just answer with me, no problem. Answer with me. I need to translate translate the statement to be an equation. Then we need to solve it. You can solve. Muhammad Walid, you can solve. There's only you. Muhammad Walid, you can't unmute yourself?
Oh, now I can.
Okay.
Yeah, so Hiroshi, so first thing it's 2/3 the original price would be 2/3 times X.
2/3 times X.
And then she uses a $25 gift card, so it would be plus 25.
Plus 25.
No, mine.
I will write, just
Minus
leave him. We will explain each point.
Which will be equal to 185.
Okay. So suppose that the price now there is a discount. There is some discounts here and extra now. So the price was 1,000 real. After that it becomes 800. So that is the new price after discount. That's in the new price after discount,
Yes.
which is like 2/3x. For example, like 2/3x. Now I give you the certificate for 100 real. That will increase the price. Now it will increase the price with 100 or decrease the price to 100.
Decrease.
So the certificate that's discount, it will increase or decrease. It will decrease the price.
Oh, decrease, so it's minus.
You understand it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So now we wrote the equation. So now we need to solve the equation the normal way.
2/3x equal 185 plus 25.
Mine.
Plus.
Plus 25, because that was minus. So 2/3
210.
X equals 210.
Multiply by 3. Multiply by 3.
Multiply by 3 over 2. If you remember this one, we was solving the fraction. Multiplying by 3 over 2. So X now will be equals
X
divided
now
by
will
2,
be
1, divided by 2, 105. So 3 times 105 equals 350.
315.
150.
My method is also correct.
Any problem for this one?
No.
No.
So can you repeat the last part again?
Which part?
The 3 over 2 times 2 over 3.
If you remember in solving the one-step equation, we solved that in one-step equation. So please, daily, if you leave one lesson without solving, the next lesson we will face a problem because this lesson depends on the previous one. When I say 3 over 5, x equals 15, then to solve it, I have to multiply by 5 over 3. Multiplying by 5 over 3. That is the way of solving that we explained last lesson. So please, if you have any question, please, for this part, daily, if you didn't study the lesson for today, you will face a problem for the next lesson. Again, this lesson and the previous one, they are very important for the next one. So if you can't solve this one, if you didn't study for this one, you will not be able to solve the next one, and you will face another problem. Okay. So how we can solve question number 6? A department store has sold 3 over 5 of their formal dress, but 10 were returned back. Now the store has the total number of dresses that at the store now, which is 62.
62. 3
Hmm.
over 5x.
So how we can write this equation?
3
3 over 5
fifths,
x plus 10.
X. Yeah. Same. Yeah.
I will write what you said to me.
3 over 5
3 over 5
X plus 10
plus 10
10.
I'm not sure if
equals 62.
That's the first equation. Who agree about this one?
I do.
Okay. Who disagree?
I do.
Who disagree? If you disagree, give me the second equation.
I think 3 over 5
I
x
think
minus
Just
10.
1 minute. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. If you agree, خلاص. If you disagree, give me the other one.
minus 3 over 5x plus 10 equals 62.
Minus
Yeah, minus 10.
minus
No,
3 over 3 over 5.
Minus 10. Minus 10.
Yeah.
3 over 5x minus 10.
Like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any other equation?
Yeah.
What?
Minus 3 over 5x plus
Why minus?
because
Why
it says the
minus?
department store has sold 3 over 5 of the formal dresses.
You got a point.
Okay.
Okay, wait, never mind.
We can explain it with another way. Now, Garir has 10 pieces of iPhone. We have 10 pieces. If he sold 7, okay, and the 1 returned it back from 7, someone purchased the 1 piece and I don't like it, he returned it back. So the total number becomes
4.
4.
4.
Now 4 for what? The
4
number
iPhones.
of pieces were
Seven
left
Number of
at
phones.
the shop. Is it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are talking about what? The number of pieces still
At the
at
shop.
the place. Is that right?
Shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he sold 3 over 5. It's mean how many pieces left?
2 over 5.
2 over 5.
4 or 5.
2 over 5.
Because now I'm talking about how many pieces left. That is the number. Now the store has. It's mean that is the store. Does Jarir now still have the same number of parts now? So the store sold 3 over 5. It's mean he still have now until now 2 over 5. Okay?
Yeah.
Then, when he received, we said that he sold 7, then he received 1. He received 1. So, it was 10 at the beginning. He sold 7, it's mean he lose 7. So, he must subtract 7. Then you said that the remainder at the store was 4. Is that right?
Yeah.
He sold 7,
Yeah.
then 1
Yeah.
returned it back. It's mean what? That's plus or minus?
Plus 1. Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Plus one.
Because he get 1 more.
Plus.
You understand it? Again for this one.
Yeah.
He sold the 3 over 5. It means the remaining is 2 over 5. The remaining, that's what I have now of the total number of pieces. Why I'm talking about the total number of pieces that I have? Because the question say it's remaining now. That is the remainder. The store has. It's mean that is the remaining at the store. So the question now is talking about the remaining at the store. 2 over 5. Then after the 2 over 5, 10 pieces return it back. Then I got more than what I have plus 10. 10 pieces more. You understand it? So I will add 10 to make the total as 62. So in this problem, this type of problems, you need to understand. You need to read the question carefully. Now you are talking about the sold parts or the remaining parts. Like when I say that in an experiment, we check that, or the number of the student who success at the class was 90%, who got more than, who got A plus. What is the percent of the others who didn't get 10 A plus? 1?
10%.
10%. How you find it? Because I'm talking about the student who didn't get A plus. So I will subtract from 100% to make the answer is 10%. So be careful about reading. You asked me about who got A plus or who didn't get A plus. So to solve the equation now, how we solve it?
2 over 5.
We put a 10 and make it
Minus
minus
10.
negative minus 10.
52.
2 over 5
52
x
5
is equals
equals 52.
Then,
Mister, it is 3.
Inverse, inverse.
sorry,
3 over 5.
3 over 5. Yeah, La ilaha illallah. He was
2 over
sleeping
5.
now.
No, he sold
Was
3 or 5.
sleeping.
So 2 or 5 equals
What I'm explaining, just 1
3
minute, 1 minute.
over 5.
Just 1 minute because I will kill Walid now. خلاص? Walid, Walid.
Yes.
You remember
yes.
this question?
Yes. When you said find the rest, who didn't get
Yes.
A's.
Okay. Now, again. Jarir now has 10 pieces of... Again. You remember Jarir? Jarir. In Balad, you know?
I know Jarir.
Okay. Has only 10 pieces. He's poor. Only has 10 pieces of the new iPhone. خلاص? He sold 7. Then one of the 7, I don't like it, so I return it back. So what is the total number of pieces that is still remaining at Jarir now?
4.
How you find that?
Because they sold 7, so it's 3, and then 1 returned it, so it's 4.
Okay. So how you can calculate that? 10?
So you say 10 minus 7
Yes.
plus 1.
Okay. Now if I have a number of pieces of dresses now, I sold. Why you said that you will add 3? You said I will add 3 to 1 to make it 4. Is that right?
Yes, because I found the difference.
I didn't say any 3 at my problem. I didn't say any 3. I just say 7. I have 10 pieces and 7 and 1. From where you get 3?
I got by finding the difference between 10 and 7.
That is the question. Now the store now has 5 over 5 pieces. Is that right?
Yes.
Because this is the full fraction. For the full fraction, 5 over 5.
Yes, then you minus
sold
it.
3 over 5. So how many pieces remainder?
2
over 5. That is the 2 over 5 of all of the total. 2 over 5 of all of the total. Then when you return one back to the store, you add one, is that right?
Yes.
So I add 10. You understand? Because 10 pieces of dresses are returned back. You understand it?
Yes.
To make the
Yes.
total number of dresses now, you said that the total number of pieces of iPhone now is 4. So the total number of pieces now was 62. So now we need to solve. So X will be, now by multiplying by 5/2. So the answer now would be, what is the answer?
26 multiply 5.
26 times 5, which equals
5 times 5, 6. 130.
130. You can check your answer.
This
If I have here 3/5 of 130, so that's what I solved. Suppose that the answer will be, what is the answer?
52.
52.
66. Oh, yeah.
That's right. 52.
Yep.
I solved 3/5. Now it will be, what is the number now? You understand it or not? Yeah, Shbab. Hey, 2/5, the remaining 2/5
Yes.
of 130. Then plus 10.
Yes.
So what is the answer for this one? You didn't understand this point?
Yep.
Who didn't understand this point? Please give me a response. If you understand it, I can go to the next one. If you didn't understand, I will explain it again.
I did not
I
understand
understand
the
it.
second part.
Which part?
The,
Which part?
the 3/5 130.
Sorry?
The second, what
Which
you were
one?
writing.
Here? To check your answer. If the answer is
Okay,
right or wrong.
I did not understand the checking.
No, check your answer. Check your answer. If you want to check your answer. How many pieces? Now I'm talking about the number of pieces were left. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So if I have the total number of pieces was 130. How many pieces left? 2/5 of the pieces.
Yeah.
2/5 pieces of the are left at the store. So
Yes,
it will
yes.
be,
52.
if you just multiply them, you will find that the answer is 52. 10 pieces, return it back.
62.
So it will be 62. You understand it now? Or you can calculate it with another way. You have here 130 pieces. If you multiply it by 3/5, that's where solved. So can you calculate this one? Divided by 5 equals 1, divided by 5 equals 26. If you multiply that, it will be, that's 8, and that will be 7. It means you solved 87 out of 130.
Sorry, 78.
Sorry, 78 out of 130. You understand it?
Yep.
والله ما في معلوم. Did you understand the first part? No one give me any response. MashaAllah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes.
So,
Yes, we can hear.
okay. So can we solve question number 7?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then read 3/4 of the graphic novel. Over the weekend, Monday, he read 22 more pages. If he read 220 pages, how many pages does the book have?
3/4x plus 22.
3/4x plus
22
22.
equal to.
22.
Is equal to 220.
Equal.
That is the final question. That is the final equation.
Oh, I got the answer.
Yes.
The 3/4 x plus 22 equal to
Yes.
20.
Because he read.
That's
Now
also
the
right.
question talk about the total number of pages that he
We
read.
said it. Yeah, we said
Yes,
it. 20,
I know that's what
220.
you say is right. I'm asking about, that's another one. For the first question, why I'm not using 3/5 and I use 2/5? Because I'm
Because
talking
we
now about
sold
the
the-
left,
Because this
not the
was
sold. Left, still
Yeah.
remaining at the store. But this
Yeah.
one, I'm talking about how many pages that have been read, not how many pages left without reading. So
Yes.
because now he read
Okay.
3/4. So 3 over 4.
3 over
I'm not
4x.
using 1 over 4 in this question because I'm talking about the total number read the page that he read.
X plus
So
22.
3 over 4 x plus, because he read 3 over 4,
22
then he add more 22
equals
equals
220.
220. Then by
Minus
subtracting 220,
198.
22.
198.
multiplying by 4 over 3.
4 over 3.
You can use a calculator for this one. What is the answer? 190.
132.
132. 132?
Yes,
How
I
come
just
one-
checked it in the calculator.
132? The total number of pages?
Wait,
How come?
let me see. 198 times 4 is 792 divided by 3. Oh, sorry,
132 plus
264.
620. No.
Without writing, the answer is not logic. After he finished reading 3 over 4 plus 22, he finished 220. How come the total number of pages was 139, 138? It's not logic. And just look at the answer if that's logic or not. Any problem for this one?
Oh,
No.
sorry, looks
No.
like I divided it with 5.
I'll start.
Okay. Now for the consecutive numbers. We need to understand what is the meaning of the consecutive numbers at the first, then we can know how we can solve. What is the meaning of the consecutive numbers? Give me an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I need to start from 5, so the next will be?
6, 7, 8,
7,
9,
8,
If I need to
9,
start from 27, so the next will be?
28, 29,
9.
28,
What is the
29.
relation between them? If I need to
Plus
start
1.
from any number, so the next will be
and
n plus 1. The next will be n plus
2.
n plus 2, n plus 3, n plus 4, n plus 5. So for the consecutive numbers, if I need to start from any number, so the first number must be n, the second is n plus 1, after that n plus 2, n plus 3, n plus 4, and so on. So that's for the consecutive numbers. What if I need the consecutive even numbers? If I start from 4, what is the next?
6,
6,
Hmm.
8,
8,
8, 10,
Plus
12,
Okay. If I start
And plus
from 124,
26,
128,
128, 130.
so it's mean if I start from n, what is the next?
and plus
and
2.
plus
plus
2.
2.
And
And plus
Plus
4.
plus
So for
Plus
the consecutive
Plus
number,
6.
so for the consecutive number, if I say the consecutive number, so it would be n, n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3. If I said the consecutive even numbers, so I have to start with n, n plus 2, n plus 4, n plus 6. You understand it?
Yes.
Yes.
So what if I need the odd numbers? Odd numbers. Give me
We
any
should start
example.
from 1.
1, 3. I will
1,
start from 3.
1, 3, 5,
5,
7,
7,
9,
9,
So if I
11,
start from n, if I start
n
from
plus
n,
2,
N plus
n
2,
plus 2, n plus 2,
N
n plus 2, n plus 4, n plus
Plus
6.
4.
and each time you add 2. Is that right? So that is the meaning of
Yes.
the consecutive numbers. If you need the
Yeah.
consecutive number, so the first one would be n, n plus 1, n plus 2. If you need the consecutive even numbers, so it will be n, n plus 2, n plus 4. Even if that's odd, it will be n, n plus 2, n plus 4, and so on. So the question say find 3 consecutive odd numbers, odd integer numbers, with the sum is negative 51.
Fine.
I
Sir,
need 3 consecutive odd numbers.
x plus 2,
X
And
or
negative.
n plus, what is the meaning of sum? It's mean if you will add them. So that is the first one, x. The second would be x plus 2.
plus 2,
The
x
third
plus
is,
x
X
plus
plus
4.
4.
that is the first one is x. The second is x plus 2. The third is x plus
X
plus
4. What is the meaning of sum? It's mean if you add all of
Add
them,
them,
the answer
equal
will be
minus
negative
51.
51. So how we solve that?
3x plus 5.
We have
3x plus
x
6.
and x and x, so it will be 3x.
X
plus
plus
6.
Plus we have 2 and 4 equals 6. So the answer will be negative
Minus
51. So now by
negative 57.
subtracting 6, so 3x is equals negative 57. Then divided by 3. So x will be equals
Negative 19.
negative
19.
19. So the first number will be negative
Negative 19.
negative 19. The first equals negative 19. The
19.
second,
Negative 17.
the third.
Negative 15.
Negative 15.
Any problem for this one?
No.
No.
No problem.
Any problem for this one?
Nope.
Can we find an easy way for the SAT?
Yes. Solve.
What is the easy way? What?
Solve.
Give me any way how we can solve it. Without solving, and we need an easy way.
So this is easy.
Sabr. How many numbers that we need?
3 numbers.
What is their sum?
Minus 51.
Minus
You just
51.
divide negative 51 divided by 3, so the answer would be negative 17. Put negative 17 at the middle. Find an odd number before negative 17 and an odd number after 17.
Negative
Oh.
15. Negative 19.
Negative 19 and negative 15. That's all.
So, but will
Does it work every time? Does it work every time?
Every time.
Every time.
Yes.
Works every time.
Yes.
Okay.
We need
will
3
they
consecutive
accept this in
integer
SAT?
number.
This
That's for the SAT. Sorry?
They will accept this, right? Like, what if they ask
For the
work?
for
This
the
is working?
SAT there is no work. I need only the answer. Even for the ACT, I need only the final answer. The answer is A, B, C, or D. How you find it? That's
Okay,
not
so the
mine.
working isn't
I need
important.
no. There is no working for it. It's not like the IG.
Okay, I understand. That.
So find 3 consecutive integer number. I said just consecutive integer numbers. So the first one would be
21
N.
divided by 3.
and n
plus
plus
one.
1. Then we need the
Plus
normal one. N plus 2.
1 plus
Their
2.
sum
So
is equals 21.
21.
That's mean 3n
N plus
N is
3.
equal to 6.
equals to 21. So by subtracting 3, so 3n equals 18 divided by 3.
N equals to
So n is equals to 6. So the first number is 6. The second is 7. The third is
8.
8. So now if you need to solve with other way, what we have 3 numbers. Their sum is
21 divided by 3.
So 21 divided by 3, which equals 7.
7.
Put 7 at the middle. Find a number before 7 and number after 7.
6 and
So
7.
it will be 6 and 8.
Yep.
Any problem for this one?
No.
Do you have any problem for this
No.
lesson?
No.
No.
Okay. So I need you to finish from 1 to 6, then send it to me. After that, we can continue. Send it from 1 to 6 and send it to me now.